Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Funhouse. Gonna show you a quick, easy family recipe that if you're busy and you have a leftover ham hock, you're a bachelor or a busy mom looking for something easy, it don't get much easier than this. This is some Goya, I believe. It says ham beans, 15 bean soup. I usually get the 16 bean, but I couldn't find it. So here's the 15 bean, very similar. You buy a bag of this. You take a regular average bowl. You dump the beans into the bowl and you put some nice clean water in there and you let them soak. I stir them around with my hand. I skim off any of the skins from the beans that fall off. Obviously look for any stems or bits and pieces of the bean plant or pods. Let them soak for a while. The water's going to get cloudy. I put a dinner plate over the bowl and I strain them off carefully because some of the beans are very tiny. You can dump them out. I switch the water out I think I did 7 times last time over the course of an entire day. You got to start soaking the beans the day before you want to eat the soup. That's the only thing that's kind of time consuming about this, is you have to start the process a day early. But soak the beans for a day. Keep changing out the water and stirring it around until the water stays clear. It took 7 times for the last bag of beans I tried. And then the next day, you take your clean beans in your clean water, you strain off the water, and I'll show you the next step. Okay, yes, thank you for your help. So I rinsed the beans about 7 times. I changed the water out, and I got my hands in there and really kind of stirred it around to make sure that I got all the dirt off the beans and all the stems and stuff out. And now it's time for step 2, which is throw it in a crock pot. And if you ever made a ham, you save the ham hock. And instead of trying to get every little last bit of ham off the bone, you just leave it. Take whatever isn't a slice and leave it on there. And when you're done making sandwiches and whatnot, you take the ham hock out of the freezer and you chuck it in there. So here we go. Ham hock. And usually I get them in there before it's been a long time and I don't have to freeze them. But it's going in a crock pot on high all day long. Ham's already cooked. It doesn't matter that it's frozen. It'll thaw. Add some water. I'm leaving in there bones, fat, and all. Good news is the fat and the bone are going to add a ton of flavor. Bad news is you'll be picking bones and fat out of it later. But it's worth it because it just won't taste right if you put lean ham in there and no bone. Alright, I'm going to add just enough water to make everything submerged. And then we're going to turn the crock pot on. Alright, this is an excessively large ham hock, so I covered it, but the peak is sticking out. No big deal. Good enough. Water's over the beans, water's over the ham. Throw the cover on it. Put it on high. And that's it. Let it do that while you're at work for 8 hours. You can't overdo it, I don't think. You want to do it for 10 hours, 12 hours, that won't hurt anything. It just gets better. The beans come with a flavor pack. I used it one time and I thought it ruined the soup. So I'm not using the flavor pack with the beans. Just the ham, water, beans. That's going to be enough flavor as long as it cooks for a long enough time. This is a perfect dish if you're a bachelor, if you don't know how to cook, or if you just want something easy one day. Believe me when I tell you, give it a shot. It's plenty flavorful on its own. You could, of course, add salt, pepper, seasoning, whatever, to your taste after it's done if you decide it's still lacking. But give it a shot like this. See what you think. Here is the finished product. You can see it's got tons of ham. I pulled the bone out and separated the meat off the bone. It fell right off. And then I took out any chunks of, you know, grizzle, bone, cartilage, whatever. And I ripped up the ham. It got nice and soft, and it's a little stringy, but oh, I'm drooling, sorry. It's tender. I didn't add anything to it, no spices or seasoning, but you can season to taste. I like it just like this. I always make a huge pot and freeze some, send some to family members. And I like it with some toasted bread, like an Italian bread, or big soft rolls that buttered with some jelly on it maybe. And that's it. That's good eating right there. Hope you like it. Enjoy.